You might be watching this right now and you feel like you're invisible. You feel like nobody respects you. It feels like your presence doesn't command attention. Nobody knows who you are, right? You're invisible. No one respects you. Worst of all, you don't even respect yourself, right? You've got a dad bod. You're out of shape. Like, what do you have to say for yourself? And the sad reality is a lot of men live like this. A lot of men, they don't take care of themselves. They don't hold themselves to a higher standard. They don't want to work hard anymore. They want to sit around and feel sorry for themselves. They want to develop like a victim mentality. They want to just feel sorry for themselves. That's what the average man wants to do nowadays, right? I'm here to tell you that Bodygame is the first step to fixing all of that. Is the first step to recreating yourself into a character that's unforgettable, right? If you want to become unforgettable, where people like know who you are and they remember you, you need to hop on Bodygame, right? And if you need help doing this, hit that link in the description. I'm the guy for that, and we'll see if it makes sense to work together, right? Little shameless plug, right? For those of you guys that need it, make sure you like this video so we can boost us up the algorithm, and subscribe while you're at it, right? But like I was saying, Bodygame makes you unforgettable, right? It's literally like when people see you, you walk into a room, everybody's head's gonna turn and stare at you because you've built something that's impressive. It symbolizes your discipline, right? Bodygame speaks 1,000 words without you even having to open your mouth, right? Because you're telling everybody in that room who you are. You're telling everybody in the room exactly who you are. You are giving them an unforgettable statement, a statement that they can't forget. Like, once you hop on Bodygame, you have mental real estate in their minds, right? It's something that they can't deny. They can't deny the work that you've put in, because your physique is the proof. It's the ultimate undeniable proof that you are who you say you are, right? And in my personal experience, like back when I was skinny, scrawny, out of shape, nobody remembered who I was. Nobody remembered me, right? I'd walk into a room, no heads would turn. Like, you know what I mean? I was not the center of attention. But then now, once I made that transformation, I put on, like, went from 150 pounds to 200 pounds. Now when I walk into a room, heads turns, people breaking their neck, just look at me like, yo, who's this jack guy that just walked into the room? I'm constantly getting complimented for my physique. People tell me, they're always commenting, saying, like, oh, what's your workout routine, bro? Like, oh, you're getting jacked, bro. Oh shit, like, hey, big guy, yada yada. Like, I'm constantly getting that what's the word? I'm constantly getting that reinforcement, I'm constantly getting these compliments ever since I hopped on Bodygame, right? And I could tell people will remember who I am because at gyms I go to, gyms that I frequently go to, I be out in my everyday life, and I live in a smaller city. So then when I'm out and about in my everyday life, I might bump into someone from the gym and they know who I am because my physique is unforgettable. I've built a physique that is unforgettable. So they have no choice but to like approach me and be like, oh shit, like I've seen you at the gym. I see you at the gym. Like, you know what I mean? Like I know you because, I recognize you from the gym, right? I wasn't getting those kind of comments when I was out of shape, when I first started my fitness journey. I wasn't getting those comments, right? I wasn't getting people coming up to me saying they remembered me from the gym. It wasn't until I actually got the results from working out for years and years and actually built the physique. That's when I started getting the recognition. That's when I started getting people coming out of the woodworks in my everyday life outside of the gym saying they recognize me because I put in the work, because I built a physique that's unforgettable. I've built real estate in people's minds, right? Because when people see, like, everybody knows who like the top people are in the gym. Everybody knows who like the jacked people are, right? And you build real estate in their brains because like you inspired them, right? People will remember you because they'll be like, oh shit, like I seen this guy. He be in there consistently. He's putting in that work. He's consistent, and his body speaks for itself. Like that, they're gonna remember you, right? Especially if they see you on a consistent basis. That's how you become unforgettable. That's how you recreate yourself, right? Through those daily habits, through the work, showing up consistently. You build up that habit. You build a character that commands attention, never bores the audience, right? Because your physique commands attention, and it becomes unforgettable because they remember who you are. They see you every day. They see you every day putting in that work. They see you being consistent. They know you're about that shit because you look like you're about it, and you're actually about it because you're showing up, right? That's the kind of man that you got to strive to be. You got to strive to be the man that's consistent, shows up every day, right? Looks the part, acts the part, everything. You need to recreate yourself into that man, right? It's summer 2025, right? What are you doing? You got to get in shape. You got to get in the best shape of your life. Like, don't waste your potential. You only got one chance to do this shit, man. One chance, right? So what are you going to do with it? You're going to waste it, or you're going to put in this work, man? You know what I mean? Like I'm always saying, there's nothing enlightening about playing small. There's nothing cool about not being disciplined. There's nothing cool about not holding yourself to a higher standard. Like, nah, bro. I don't know where we got this bullshit from where now average men are like losers. Nah, bro. We need to carry ourselves like high value men. We need to carry ourselves with respect, carry ourselves with dignity, hold yourself to a higher standard, right? Screw being average. You want to be exceptional, because there's nothing enlightening about playing small. And if that sounds like you, hit that link in the description and we'll see if it makes sense to work together so that you can actually build a high value physique, build a physique that commands attention, build an unforgettable physique. Hit that link in the description, right? Like this video, subscribe if you like the content, and remember, there's nothing enlightening about playing small. I'll catch you guys next video. See ya.